tried to you know what I'm saying, last time I did a video like this, it was 2021, the end of 2021, and back then I was in my reaction channel era, right? And I was really good at just riffing off the top, just, you know, coming up with stuff on the spot and just saying it and having it be moderately entertaining. And I tried to do this video like that earlier, and I found that I have entirely lost that skill, bro. Like, bro, I was yapping and I just sounded dumb. And I'm kind of like reading off this loose outline I have in front of me just to keep myself on track so I don't over yap. But yeah, you can think of this as like a wrap-up video for 2023. Like I said, last time I did a video like this, it was the end of 2021. I talked about my year as a content creator. I talked about my goals for 2022, which mainly involved, you know, upping my consistency. And 2022 came along, and I fucking lied. I pulled a blue lock. I did not up my consistency. Honestly, I'm not disappointed in 2022 because a lot of important stuff happened in my life that, you know, helped me grow as a person, even outside of YouTube. I think on the trajectory I was at, I was just so head down focused on YouTube that, not that I was falling behind, because I don't think there's any set path for like how you're supposed to take these aspects of life, but I just wasn't prioritizing other aspects of my life. And so, like, yeah, a lot happened in 2022 just outside of YouTube. And then even on YouTube, you know, I did, now that I'm thinking about it, I did grow as a creator that year. I produced, you know, 2 of my videos that I'm most proud of, the My Dress Up Darling video and the Yami video respectively. And then, I don't know, some of y'all, you know, the real ones will know, you know, about like the streamer arc, you know, Lunch Trenches and them. A lot of y'all watching probably don't even know what I'm talking about. A lot of it has been expunged from the end. Well, not technically, actually. You still can kind of watch the videos if you know where to find them. But yeah, I think 2022 as a whole, though, was a necessary break for my YouTube career. With that said, though, I did have an unproductive mindset at the time, in the sense that I was telling myself like, hey, I just have an indefinite time limit to make this YouTube shit happen, bro, right? Honestly, through all of 2022 into almost a fourth of the way through 2023, I had a bit of a wake-up call where I was like, this is a rare time in my life, you know, college, where I'm fortunate enough to have the time to lock into YouTube and to pursue this dream that I've had for a long time. And so a quarter of the way through this year, April, when the Demon Slayer season started, for the first time in a long time, I really like seriously started locking into YouTube and taking my future on the platform seriously. This year I would definitely say was a successful year. Like, I genuinely couldn't be happier about how this year turned out. Obviously I gotta start by thanking y'all, because I mean, and you know, I know it's a YouTuber cliche, like, well, I wouldn't be here without you, but like realistically, you know what I mean? It's a cliche because it's kind of true. As creators, we exist due to the viewership of our audience. All of this, you know what I mean, me talking to you through this camera right now would not be possible without your continued support. So thank you to anyone who's ever watched, donated, the patrons, although I might delete the Patreon soon, but that's a whole different thing, and just move to YouTube memberships. But that's not what this video is about. Anyone who commented on the community posts, been in my DMs on some weird shit. Bro, look at this shit, bro.
Teddy. It seems like you haven't gone live in 9 months, Teddy.
This is what y'all be doing in my DMs, bro. Bro literally made this account just to troll me, bro. Like, that's crazy. But either way, even y'all weird blue Lockian DMs have been a form of support that I've received this year. And because of y'all, I'm able to do all this and achieve this dream of mine to the extent that I have. I tapped into YouTube around like the 7th grade or whatever, so back in like 2013, 2014. And from the moment I found out that content creation could become a legitimate career path, I was locked in, bro. I was inextricably tied to the idea of being a content creator. And sometimes I stop to think about what it is that I'm doing as a content creator, and I stop and really think about it, because, you know, sometimes I just get so caught up in the, all right, boom, boom, get this video out, watch this episode, record this, edit this. I don't really stop and think about, like, you know, how my younger self would feel if he had the opportunity to see where I am. And it just feels sort of surreal that, you know, at least in a minor way, in my own little pocket of the internet, I've been able to do my thing. Like, I'm a content creator. I am a striker, bruh. I am a striker. Like, all right, Blue Lock reference is crazy. But anyway, in this section of the video, I wanted to go over the goals that I was able to reach this past calendar year. And, like, obviously I reached numerical goals. That's always cool. Like, you know, I surpassed 100,000 subscribers, so that was huge. And even beyond that, to be honest, I take a lot of pride in just having made large strides in finding my voice as a content creator and developing a style of video that I feel is, you know, pretty distinct to this channel. I'm actually really proud of the style that my videos have sort of morphed into over these past couple months. I'm proud of the style that my video has morphed into, because it really does float, at least for me, in that perfect median of, like, satisfying the algorithm in the sense that I can create content at a moderately consistent rate, but I could still create it with a level of quality and, more importantly, individuality that, you know, makes me proud of what I create. Yeah, I'd say the biggest goal or accomplishment that I've reached in my journey this year is really in my mindset towards content creation. In 2021 and 2022, I struggled a lot with consistency, and I still do to a certain extent. Sometimes I find myself forcing myself to make videos. The end of 2021 through 2022, it was bad. And in hindsight, I could see that the reason it was bad is because I didn't know how to deal with the L of a video underperforming. And on top of that, I got too comfortable when a video performed well. What would happen is I would, you know, put out a video, and to an extent as a creator, right? At least if you're a creator whose goal is to reach people through your content, you know, every piece of content that you put out, it feels like you put a little bit of what's in here into that piece of content. And so when a piece of content underperforms, you're like, damn. And it almost starts to bounce back on you. At least for me, I can't speak for all content creators. I felt the failure as if I was the video, if that makes any sense. Like, a video wouldn't do well, and I would feel it in here, bro. It would genuinely ruin my day. And then I just wouldn't have it in me to make another video. And throughout this year, I've learned to deal with that much better. And I still haven't reached the point where I can say I'm not mentally affected by my analytics, right? Because, and who knows, I might never reach that point where I probably shouldn't ever reach that point where I just don't care, because niggas gotta eat, right? Like, analytics are important to knowing what you should and shouldn't be doing on your channel. And now I'm in a much healthier place to the extent where when I'm putting out a video and I'm putting out a piece of myself, okay, I do that, I put it out there, and by the time it's out there, I've already moved on to the next video, the next idea, the next piece of myself. So that if that video does underperform, it's cool, because I have another one coming out. And if that one underperforms after it, another one and another one and another one. And eventually one of them John's gonna hit, bro. But and I say this to, like, I cannot exaggerate that it literally takes one video, bro. One video can bring you from 0 to who knows, right? And that goes for, honestly, from my experience, it goes for any content creator at any point in their career. I would say I'm more proud in my growth. Obviously, I'm proud in my numbers growth, but I would say I'm more proud of my growth in the regard, my mental growth towards YouTube. Because yeah, I'm playing the long game with this, right? I fully intend to, and I'm fully locked in on accomplishing my goal of, like, making this a full-time career. And even though I do plan to, you know, be in school for the foreseeable future, at least the next year or so, I think that the growth mindset that I've achieved this year, not growth as in numbers, but growth as in I want to grow as a creator, I want to continue to grow regarding how I approach content. I think that mindset that I've gained this year is, I'm not going to say way more valuable than any views or subscribers that I gained this year, because at the end of the day, mindset ain't going to pay the bills. But I do think that in the long run, it's more important for my continued career as a content creator. And I guess that brings me to next year's goals, because as much as I've grown this year, I still have a shit ton of growing to do, and I want to continue to grow, and if not grow more this upcoming year than I have this past year. Yeah, in all honesty, I feel somewhat torn, because what I'm facing right now is that my ambition for what I want to do with this channel is up here, but what I'm realistically capable of achieving in my current circumstance is less than that. In my perfect world, okay, I would drop 8 videos a month, exactly 8, 2 videos per week. And I picked that number because I don't ever see myself being a daily content guy. But I do still think it's important to be a constant presence in the lives of my audience. At least those of you who like want me to be there. You could always just click off the video or unsubscribe. But I'm assuming if you've watched this far in the video, either you're one of those supporters who really rock with what I'm doing, or you just fell asleep, or you just using me as background music. Yeah, wake up. I think that there's value in having a content creator to go to on a frequent basis. Like, no parasocial shit, of course, right? But I know that the creators that I've connected the most with and that have inspired me the most have been the ones that I would watch frequently throughout my week, and I do want to be able to become that for other people. But yeah, 8 vids a month, 2 vids per week would be ideal for me, but it's simply not possible with me being in school. Okay, honestly, I probably could push out 8 videos per month, but that would result in me, I would have to sacrifice, and I already do to an extent, but even more so, I would have to sacrifice other areas of my life, and I'm not willing to do so to the extent where it becomes that much of a detriment. And so 6 videos I feel like is my limit for now. And then on top of that, and you know, I bought this up throughout the year, but I want to expand my content, right? I love making anime content. It will always be the bread and butter of this channel, probably. And I couldn't be happier, like, to be blessed and fortunate enough to just talk about these shows that I genuinely do love and talk about them with y'all. But at the same time, the way my brain works, bro, I get bored. I want to work toward reintegrating some other content onto the channel. And even just saying that aloud is kind of a moderately scary thought, because, you know, I'm just now kind of gaining my footing on YouTube, and just based on how much the current algorithm rewards sameness and punishes, you know, pivoting in any capacity, you know, does make it seem like a scary thought. But I feel like the next step in my journey of being true to myself as a content creator, even, you know, if the numbers slow up, is to, you know, at least to an extent, be more true to myself with the type of content I'm producing. With that said, I'm never dropping an anime video again. Psych, nah, bro. I'm playing. That nigga, your hand was hovering over that unsubscribe. You dead wrong for that, bro. So here's my tentative idea going into 2023. Bear in mind, my ideas almost never work. I want to go from 6 to 7 uploads per month. Big emphasis on tentatively right after saying that, because, hey, bro, if I drop down to 4, then it is what it is. But look, 4 will be dedicated to vids that are essentially the videos that you can expect from this channel now. So weekly shonen type stuff. I said 7 videos, so 4 down. That leaves me with 3 videos. 2 of those vids are going to be whatever I feel like, but in a similar style to the anime vids. So it could end up just being another anime vid. It could be a gaming video. I actually plan on having the first video I upload in 2024 to be a gaming video. And so, all right, now we got 4 videos of, you know, the weekly shonen anime. 2 are just, you know, who knows, you know, X factors. We don't know what they're going to be until I upload them. And that leaves us with 1 video. And that 1 video will be essentially just like a monthly yap. Like, the monthly yap will probably drop around the end of every month, kind of like this video. And, you know, I might ask y'all for questions in the community tab and answer some of those, or I might just talk about whatever is on my mind. I really just want to work on, you know, 1, getting back in front of the camera and expressing myself like this. And then I also want to work on bringing some individuality back to this channel by expressing the parts of myself that are simply just me, you know? And like, even right now, like, I feel a lot more comfortable in front of the camera than I did when I tried to record this a couple hours ago. I even feel more comfortable with the idea of not editing this video as much. And oh, my camera's about to die. All right, let's pick this up. Let's pick this up. Do want to try to make the monthly yap a monthly thing, so 12 throughout the course of the year. I think that'll probably be my only hard goal. My only hard goal, because I'm not a big fan of hard goals. I must reach this number by this time. But I think the monthly yap is attainable enough that I think I'll make that my goal. If you somehow made it this far, because damn, I've been recording for 45 minutes, bruh. Damn. But yeah, if you somehow made it this far into the video, thank you. Thank you again for your constant support. It means the world to me, genuinely. Damn, maybe I will have to edit this more than I thought. But yeah, thank you for your time and your support. And I'm excited for the year moving forward on this channel. Yeah.